for our next resolution, I'll turn things over to Councilor Fulham Winston.
Thank you, Mr. Mayor. I would like to read our resolution, a resolution affirming our faith and trust in the integrity of the Commonwealth of Pennsylvania Bureau of Commissions, Elections, and Legislation, and the public servants committed to protect it. Whereas, of the 14 winning candidates in our recent election, 3 are of the Democratic Party and 11 are of the Republican Party. This includes President Joseph Biden, Democrat, Vice President Kamala Harris, Democrat, Pennsylvania Attorney General Josh Shapiro, Democrat, Pennsylvania Auditor General Timothy DeFore, Republican, Pennsylvania Treasurer Stacey L. Garrity, Republican, Pennsylvania 10th Congressional District Scott Perry, Republican, Pennsylvania Congressional District 13 John Joyce, Republican, Pennsylvania 31st Senatorial District Mike Regan, Republican, Pennsylvania 86th Assembly District Perry Stambaugh, Republican, Pennsylvania 87th Assembly District Greg Rothman, Republican, Pennsylvania 88th Assembly District Cheryl Delosier, Republican, Pennsylvania 92 Assembly District Don Kiefer, Republican, Pennsylvania 193rd Assembly District Torrin Ecker, Republican, Pennsylvania 199th Assembly District Barb Gleim, Republican. Whereas those who continue to contest these results are not protecting our democracy. They are harming it and the fundamental institutions upon which our nation was founded. And whereas that given that we are in the midst of the worst public health crisis since 1918, with over 280,000 deaths nationwide, 11,000 deaths in Pennsylvania alone, and many more suffering from post-COVID-19 syndrome since early 2020, it is time to work together for the betterment of all residents of the Commonwealth, our county, and our borough. Now, therefore, be it resolved, as elected members of Carlisle Borough Council, we affirm that the vote counts for all of these candidates were accurate and without bias, as confirmed by the Cumberland County Elections Bureau, the County Commissioners of Cumberland County sitting as the Board of Elections, and the Pennsylvania Secretary of State on November 24th, 2020. Be it further resolved, we implore all public servants to cease their baseless claims against the integrity of our most fundamental democratic institution and get down to the business of governing. Thank you, Mr. Mayor.
Thank you, Councilor Fulham Winston. Very well said. Very good points raised. I believe you've made a motion. I'll call for a second.
Second.
Thank you, Mr. Hicks. Any further discussion, comments?
I would like to add one thing, Mr. Mayor.
Absolutely.
I just want to add that one of the members of the Pennsylvania State Assembly who joined a resolution disputing the 2020 election results personally accepted my congratulations 2 days after the election with not a hint of doubting its legitimacy. Many of the representatives who are disputing the legitimacy of the election also approved the changes to election rules in the wake of the nation's biggest health crisis in a century. That leads me to conclude that they are impugning the integrity of our election officials. And I find that to be more than objectionable, but it's disgraceful. I look forward to approving this resolution as an unfortunate but necessary step to reaffirm the most basic tenet of our system of government. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Hicks. Anything further? All right, seeing none, I will call the question. Madam Secretary, let's do a roll call for this as well, if you please.
Yes, sir. Mr. Clancy?
Aye.
Ms. Fulham Winston?
Aye.
Mr. Hicks?
Aye.
Ms. Landis?
Aye.
Mr. Schultz?
Aye.
Mayor Scott?
Aye.
And Mr. Stuvey?
Aye.
Thank you. Motion passes 7-0.